Join me as I take on the challenge of thinking like a billionaire for a day, and see if I can unlock the secrets to their success. You know, the concept of thinking like a billionaire is a fascinating one. It's not just about making a lot of money. It's about having a certain mindset, a certain way of thinking that sets you apart from the rest. One of the biggest misconceptions about wealth and success is that it's just about being lucky or being born into the right family. But the truth is, most billionaires are self-made, and they've achieved their success through hard work, determination, and a willingness to take risks. Another misconception is that billionaires are just greedy and only care about making money. But in reality, many billionaires are driven by a desire to make a positive impact on the world, and their businesses are often a reflection of their values and passions. People also tend to think that billionaires are just naturally talented or gifted, but the reality is that most of them have had to work extremely hard to develop their skills and expertise. And finally, many people believe that billionaires are just obsessed with material possessions. But the truth is that many of them live relatively simple lives and are more focused on experiences and personal growth than on accumulating wealth for its own sake. But what's the gap between the way average people think and the way billionaires think? Well, for one thing, billionaires tend to have a much longer-term perspective. They're not just thinking about how to make a quick buck, they're thinking about how to build a sustainable business that will last for decades. They're also much more willing to take calculated risks, and they're not afraid to step outside their comfort zones. And finally, billionaires tend to be much more adaptable and resilient. They know that failure is an inevitable part of the journey to success, and they're able to learn from their mistakes and keep moving forward. So what are some of the key principles that billionaires use in their decision-making? One of the most important is a willingness to take risks. Billionaires know that playing it safe is not going to lead to massive success, and they're willing to put everything on the line to pursue their vision. Another key principle is a long-term vision. Billionaires are not just focused on making money today, they're thinking about how to build a legacy that will last for generations. And finally, billionaires are incredibly adaptable. They know that the business landscape is constantly changing, and they're able to pivot quickly to respond to new challenges and opportunities. They're also not afraid to ask for help and surround themselves with people who are smarter than them. But what's the most critical mindset shift that can lead to significant change? For me, it's embracing failure as a learning opportunity. You see, most people are terrified of failure, and they'll do anything to avoid it. But billionaires know that failure is an inevitable part of the journey to success, and they're able to learn from their mistakes and use them as a stepping stone to greater success. They're not afraid to take risks, and they're not afraid to admit when they're wrong, and that's what allows them to keep moving forward, even in the face of adversity. Another critical mindset shift is having a growth mindset. Billionaires know that their abilities are not fixed, and they're always looking for ways to learn and grow. They're not afraid to ask questions, and they're not afraid to seek out mentors and coaches who can help them improve. And finally, billionaires are incredibly resilient. They know that setbacks are an inevitable part of the journey to success, and they're able to bounce back from failure with renewed energy and determination. In conclusion, thinking like a billionaire is not just about making a lot of money, it's about having a certain mindset, a certain way of thinking that sets you apart from the rest. It's about being willing to take risks, thinking long-term, and being adaptable and resilient. So I encourage you to start applying these principles in your own life, and see if you can start to think like a billionaire. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think is the most important mindset shift that can lead to success? Let me know. And if you want to learn more about personal development and wealth building strategies, be sure to check out my other videos.